a woman again.
I was walking down the street in Berkeley when I first arrived several years ago, and a young woman who was, I think, in high school leaned out of her window and she yelled, "Are you a lesbian?" And she was looking to harass me. Or maybe she was just freaked out, or she thought I looked like I probably was one and wanted to know. But instead I just turned around and I said, "Yes, I am." And that really shocked her. We act as if that being of a man or that being of a woman is actually an internal reality or something that's simply true about us, a fact about us. Actually, it's a phenomenon that's being produced all the time and reproduced all the time. So to say gender is performative is to say that nobody really is a gender from the start. I know it's controversial, but that's my claim.
Come on. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex for now. To the people at home or in the crowd, it keeps coming up anyhow. Don't decoy, avoid, or make void the topic, cause that ain't gonna stop it. Now we talk about sex on the radio and video shows. Many will know anything goes. Let's tell it like it is. And
well, it's there's a difference between gender expression, right, and your sexual orientation. So I may be like, I consider myself a high femme, but that doesn't mean that like in the bedroom I'm passive. You know, it doesn't.
Cheers.
Yeah. So when we make these, when we are making judgments about a person's behavior and sexual orientation based on the way they dress, that's where the problem begins. And when we try to police people to these binaries, right, to this either masculine or feminine, and there's no in between, that's where the problem is.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore, and I know too much to go back and pretend, 'cause I've heard it all before, and I've been down there on the floor.
It's one thing to say that gender is performed, and that's a little different from saying gender is performative. When we say gender is performed, we usually mean that we've taken on a role, we're acting in some way, and that our acting or our role playing is crucial to the gender that we are and the gender that we present to the world. To say that gender is performative is a little different, because for something to be performative means that it produces a series of effects. We act and walk and speak and talk in ways that consolidate an impression of being a man or being a woman.
Have you ever been in a position where you felt like you had to perform as a quote-unquote man that's defined in this society? Have you ever been in a position that you thought that you had to perform that gender role?
Growing up, even though I was more interested in singing and being in plays, I was persuaded by my parents to be involved in a lot more sports than I would have wanted to be involved in.
Okay.
What language do you associate with being a man?
Brave, independent, dominant, masculine, strong, aggressive, confident. Master of the universe.
What language do you associate with being a woman?
Soft, feminine, makeup, passive, wishy-washy, motherly, emotional, nag.
Yeah, at TJ Maxx. I know, I'm obsessed.
Oh, hey. You look like you love commitment.
Oh boy, hey, what you got under that shirt, sweetie? Bet it's a good heart.
Bet those arms could put together my IKEA furniture.
Come talk to me, sweetie. You want a family?
Hey, baby. Hey, baby, I bet you'd let me choose what to do with my own body.
Oh, your ass would look so good on my couch. Do you watch reality TV? How are you at foot rubs?
I bet you can handle a girl with all kinds of emotions.
Hey, baby, you hear me? You hear me? Yeah, 'cause you're a good listener.
Boy, I bet your bathroom is so clean. Ooh, you look so emotionally stable.
Those arms look like they can carry some babies.
You look like a real mess. Let me fix you.
Ooh, damn, baby, I bet you have a job with health insurance.
I bet you would treat me with respect.
Is that bulge real? Ooh, darling, you look monogamous.
Hey, nice shoes. Want a spoon?
Screw you.
Ooh, you talk to your mama with that mouth? Or at all? Because a good relationship with your mother's important to me.
Does the beard match the carpet? Damn, you're cute. Hey, you want to go back to my place? We can eat pizza. We can hold each other all night.
Understanding of what a woman was more about character than it was so much about how a woman's supposed to look.
Okay.
It was more about functionality and responsibility and roles. And today, I would say that I always understood that you had to grow into being a woman. It wasn't something that you were automatically given just because you are a girl or you're a young lady. It's kind of like a progressive thing that you grow into adulthood, you grow into womanhood.
Okay.
My understanding later, as an adult, as you know, getting older, is that it's more dynamic than I thought. I thought, okay, you go through these stages, you do these things, and if I do like my mom said, or my grandma said, then I'm going to be a good woman. But now, at my age, I realize that it's not just about doing those things, it's about being those things.
However you feel on a certain day is kind of how you can express yourself, and I think it's just important for me to be able to express what my body's communicating to me.
Do you identify with being male or female?
Male.
Why do you identify being male?
Because I was born a male.
You're in the middle school. What is associated with being a cool male at the middle school level?
Doing sports, hunting and fishing, not doing homework, slacking off, and being stupid.
What is considered cool for girls at the middle school?
Have the latest trends like hairstyles or clothing, and trying out for cheerleading and stuff like that.
Do you consider yourself a cool middle school male?
Not entirely.
Why not?
Because I don't hunt and fish, I do my homework and stuff like that, and I don't act stupid.
Yeah, the boys round here drinking that ice cold beer, talking about girls, talking about trucks, running them red dirt roads out, kicking up dust. The boys round here sending up a prayer to the man upstairs. Backwoods legit, don't take no lip. Shoot her back, shoot her back, shoot her back a spit. Oh heck.
Can I just ask then, are you saying that masculinity is like a physical embodiment?
Yeah.
But couldn't it be, because in terms of when you're talking about dominance, like how do you describe these things? Aren't these some things concepts and things to do with the mind? So to say that you had to look at someone physically to actually behave like them, and that's how you get your understanding of masculinity? Or
it's about perception as well.
Perception, because I think that we build ourselves as much inside our heads as we do, like, I exist in the space between me and the next person. Like, I create myself there as much as I do in my head. So I can think that I'm one thing as much as I want, but unless I manifest it, and I manifest it through my clothing, through my body, through the way I like hold my chest, through the way I walk, all of that is a physical manifestation of me. And I don't exist without that physical manifestation. I think I don't exist without that physical manifestation.